in Surah Al-Isra 17, 35 and 36. وَأَوْفُوا الْكَيْلَ إِذَا كِلْتُمْ وَزِنُوا بِالْقِسْطَاسِ الْمُسْتَقِيمِ ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ وَأَحْسَنُ تَأْوِيلًا. And when you measure completely or full, and weigh with a straight balance, that is better and the most beautiful interpretation. You have to weigh full. Whenever you are weighing, weigh in a balance, and further it says that you measure in full. No, what you say, dandi mare nahi aap. Weigh it full, measure it full. This is normal practice. But still people do wrong in it. You have noticed in the world. So what they are not wise person. And further it says, in this ayah is very important. وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ إِنَّ السَّمْعَ وَالْبَصَرَ وَالْفُؤَادَ كُلُّ أُولَٰئِكَ كَانَ عَنْهُ مَسْئُولًا. And you do not rhyme, that is to agree with the word of another person's faith, with it for which you have no knowledge. Surely the hearing and the sight and the hearts, all these will be questioned. Sometime of thing which you have no knowledge, you start agreeing with the person. So Allah is asking not to rhyme, means do not agree with the person of which you have no knowledge. People start agreeing with everybody until it's a Quranic ayat or a factual essence. So do not agree. It says do not rhyme. Rhyme means to agree. Like in poetry. Rhyme, you understand? Rhyme, understand what is it? Same balancing the last word, it is the rhyme. So when somebody says, you say, oh yes, I also, this is making a rhyme with it to have good friendship. So Allah said, do not rhyme with the word of another person's faith, to agree with the word of another person's faith, with it for which you have no knowledge. So no knowledge. Surely the hearing because you are hearing, and the sight, the basarat, and your heart, everything will be questioned. Some people say, I have not committed that act, but your heart has committed the act. Your hearing has committed the act. Your seeing has committed the act. So you are accountable. So people think physically we have not done it, but in your mind you can do, in your heart is, going anywhere where you wish to, where you want to take it. So even your heart, even your samat, the seeing and hearing, is accountable. If you hear something wrong but you don't believe it, if you see something wrong, you don't believe it. If your heart doesn't take it in your heart, it doesn't go in your heart, you don't believe it, that's right. But if you see something and you hear something and it affects on your heart and you have got this in your mind, you are accountable. Then you will be questioned. So our hearts are basically attached to something. If they are attached to wrong, they will be questioned. Now the further I said, ذَلِكَ مِمَّا أَوْحَى إِلَيْكَ رَبُّكَ مِنَ الْحِكْمَةِ. All this I have read. ذَلِكَ مِمَّا أَوْحَى إِلَيْكَ رَبُّكَ مِنَ الْحِكْمَةِ وَلَا تَجْعَلْ مَعَ اللَّهِ إِلَهًا آخَرَ فَتُلْقَى فِي جَهَنَّمَ مَلُومًا مَدْحُورًا. That is from Al-Hikmah, the wisdom your Lord has inspired towards you, and you do not make other God with Allah, so you will be put in hell, blameworthy, rejected. In this ayah, Allah says, these ayahs in Surah Al-Isra 17 that I was reading till this ayah, there were other ayahs, I just shortened the lecture, I have read few in Surah Al-Isra 17. So now here it says, ذَلِكَ مِمَّا أَوْحَى إِلَيْكَ رَبُّكَ مِنَ الْحِكْمَةِ. These verses that I read is from the wisdom. First I was reading from Luqman Islam, and Luqman Islam was saying to his son, that was the hikmah. Here it doesn't mention, he said these things and then say, that is from the Al-Hikmah, the wisdom your Lord has inspired toward you. All these ayat that I read now from the Surah Al-Isra 17 and onwards. In Surah 17, 23 and onwards is all hikmah. I have used few ayahs for this lecture. So now you understand that these are the hikmah Allah inspired for you to from your Lord, so that you make no one except but Allah. Do not associate anyone with Allah, make a partners with Allah. You will be put in hell, blameworthy and rejected. So these verses that I read to you in Surah Al-Isra from 23 and onwards till this ayah was, the ayat was 39. These are the ayahs that were referring to hikmah, the wisdom. This is all you have heard is what? The wisdom, the hikmah. So this is the lecture.